What's up, heroes? My name is Sylarclone, and welcome back to Ethereal Enigma. It's time to visit Kosei at his new job. I'm not really sure what he does at the arcade, but we're about to find out. Definitely have to go support my bro. Why do you miss him? Sounds fine. As much as I would love to mess with her, I have to support my bro. I kept the bromance going. Gotta keep it going. I smile back and nod. Good idea. I've been meaning to check out that arcade. It sounds awesome. Mina nods in agreement.
What about you, Erilynn? Do you want to visit Kosei with us?
Erilynn doesn't bat an eye.
What's a Kosei?
What's a Kosei? She doesn't remember. She don't care. Who? He's a guy from our class.
Are you planning on walking there? Yeah, it's really close by.
Erilynn leans back into the couch.
No, thank you.
Mina blinks.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of abrupt. Seriously?
I'm exhausted.
But we only went to school.
Yes, exactly.
She gets to her feet.
I'm going to go have a little lie down. You two have fun.
You're gonna take a nap. That's what you meant. You're gonna take a nap. She turns around and heads towards the stairs, leaving her things on the floor. Your bag.
Oh, yes. Please see to it.
She waves us off and disappears upstairs. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Mina turns to me, confused.
What was that about? It's like she's never had a full day of school before.
You could say something like that. Jet lag. That's my story and I'm sticking with it.
Oh, that makes sense. Anyway, let's go.
That's a good idea. Let's just go and ignore it and pretend it never happened. We leave home and head to the arcade. As it turns out, Mina was right. It is close by. Soon we reach a large modern-looking building. The glass doors are automatic and slide open when we approach. Once inside, we stumble to a halt. Oh, nice. This is a really cool-looking arcade. It just happens to be the same one from Ace Academy. I'm okay with that, though. The arcade is busy. I hear the whirring of games and people laughing. Screens with colorful lights blink in the background. To the side is a glass case filled with prizes. Bigger and more impressive ones line the wall behind it. A quaint cafe on the other side of the room offers an assortment of drinks and snacks.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I just noticed that on that left side here, these machines end up being... These white machines on the left are gear simulators. Mina shimmers with excitement.
This place is awesome!
Yeah, it is. Agreed. We've got to check out those games later. For now, where's Kosei? Yeah, see? Gear simulation pod, so I wonder if they're going to be changing it or they're going to keep this as a placeholder for the time being and then have another one be drawn out, or if this is going to end up being the final arcade scene. I'll be curious to know, but I believe this is the same exact one that you go to with Sho. We look around for Kosei, but can't find him anywhere. I spot a guy in uniform scrubbing the display case and approach him. Excuse me.
Hello, how may I help you?
We're looking for Kosei Nakahara. He was just hired recently. Is he around?
Oh, of course, 1 second.
He walks away, disappearing into the back. We wait a few minutes before seeing Kosei. A pleasant, surprised smile spreads across his face.
Oh, hey! You guys came!
Of course! We had to take a look at this place for ourselves.
I give the arcade another glance. Impressed. Dude, this place is so cool. I can't believe you're actually working at an arcade.
I know! I can't believe how lucky I am. Long gone are those dull ramen shop days.
Yeah, you're really moving up in the world.
Tell me about it. I love it here.
Does that mean your first day is going well?
It's going great.
That's Kosei. I'm happy for you.
She taps her chin in thought.
Although, I'm really curious to see what you do now. Can you show us?
Yeah, I'm curious too. What is it you actually do here? Kosei's face lights up.
I'd love to.
Great!
Cool. Then let's get going.
I have no idea what he could do. I'm expecting him to take us to one of the games. Instead, he steers us towards the cafe. Mina blinks, and Sylar is confused.
Huh? Wait a second. I thought you worked with the games.
He grins.
Nah, the games are cool. But just wait and see.
But the whole point and the whole reason we're here is because we thought you worked with games. Mina and I share a glance. I guess we both assumed he worked with the game machines, but technically the cafe is a part of the arcade too. We follow him into the kitchen and Mina brightens.
Oh, are you actually cooking? That's awesome!
No, not yet. But this is just as good.
I'm very confused. Mina and I exchange another look. Wow, just as good as cooking? I wonder what it is. We weave around the cooking stations and chefs. They ignore us, too focused on their work. The different sweet and savory smells make my mouth water, and I'm just getting hungry thinking about it. Finally, Kosei comes to a halt by a large sink. It's filled to the brim with a mountain of bubbles and colorful dishes. An elaborate dishwasher sits beside it. Are you kidding me, Kosei? You're a freaking dishwasher?
Behold! Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your whole life?
I don't get it. Are you talking about Mina? Wait for him to explain. Judging by the look on my face, I don't get it. I blink and look around. You mean that cake over there? I point to a decadent chocolate cake off to the side. Definitely the most beautiful thing I've seen today. Next to Kira and Erilynn, of course. Not sure which waifu is the waifu just yet, but they're still waifus nonetheless. He smiles and crosses his arms.
Nope.
I glance around again. Aha! Those pan-fried dumplings. I grin and point to a chef setting up a plate for an order. My mouth is watering just looking at them. That's definitely gotta be it.
Nope.
I frown. What else could there be? I look around again, but nothing else is out of the ordinary. Okay, I'm out of ideas. What are you talking about?
These porringers, of course.
What's a porringer?
One of these.
Kosei beams and picks up a small bowl with a handle, then dunks it into the soapy water. He starts scrubbing away perfectly content. We wait for him to tell us this is all a joke and show us what he actually does here, but he simply keeps washing. So... I hesitate.
What else do you do here?
Kosei blinks.
What do you mean?
Weren't you doing dishes before?
Yeah?
So, isn't this exactly the same thing? Kosei's eyes widen.
This isn't the same at all. Like I said, these are porringers.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean, Kosei. Tell me what you mean. What is so important about these porringers? Mina and I blink.
What?
Just look at these ceramic cups.
He picks one up for emphasis.
These saucers. This carafe.
Carafe? Isn't that just a picture?
No, they're completely different.
He gathers all of the dishes and adds them into the sink.
They're so cool. Way better than those dull bowls at the ramen shop.
I don't get it, but I will show him support anyways. My poor friend has finally lost his mind. Who cares? As long as he's happy, I'm gonna pull the ultimate bro move here. Who cares? Well, who cares? Nah. I think that's gonna kind of call him out. He's like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I simply don't. But I'm gonna support him if he's happy either way. I really don't understand why Kosei is so thrilled about doing the dishes again, but I'll support him anyway. Dude! I join him by the sink, glancing at the array of dirty dishes. You're right. These porringers are beautiful. His face breaks into a genuine grin.
Right? Look at them! Such artistry.
Such durability. I can see why you love washing them. I certainly would too.
I'm glad you understand.
I really don't. Stop pretending like I do, because I don't. Mina's face pinches.
Are you guys serious?
Shut up, just don't ruin it for him. We turn and give her a look. Of course!
Why would we joke about something like this?
She glances between us wide-eyed. Then she sighs and shakes her head.
You two are both crazy.
Not no. We watch as Kosei presses a button on the dishwasher. There's a loud dinging noise, followed by a kaleidoscope of flashing colors. He grins and puffs out his chest.
Did you guys see that? Now that's impressive.
That's some smooth button pressing there.
What is?
The porcelain immaculation sanitizer, of course. This is some industrial-grade, heavy-duty machinery.
Why are they trusting an idiot to operate it? Mina is about to speak, but another coworker approaches Kosei, carrying a pile of dishes.
Hey, sorry man, there's more.
No worries. I'm happy to help out.
He takes the pile from him and starts washing. The man smiles.
By the way, great job so far.
That makes Kosei beam.
Thanks, man. I'm really excited to be here.
Glad to hear it. It's a pretty fun place to work. Have you checked out any of the games yet?
Oh, no, not yet. But I plan to. Do you have a favorite?
I'm gonna guess the Gear Simulator. The two of them hit it off, chatting animatedly. The worry slowly melts from Mina's face. Her eyes soften, and she smiles.
You know what? Never mind. I think I finally understand why he likes it here.
Yeah, me too. It's remarkable how he can be so upbeat doing something as simple as dishes. It's great to see him being accepted so quickly by his coworkers, too.
We should probably leave him to his work, though.
You're not wrong. Yeah. I approach Kosei, tapping him on the shoulder. Hey, we're gonna get out of your hair. Congrats again on the new job.
Okay, cool. Thanks for visiting.
Mina and I leave the kitchen. I don't really want to go home yet, and I can tell Mina doesn't either. While we're here, we may as well check out some of these games. Mina brightens at the suggestion.
Good idea. After all, it would be a real shame to come all this way and not even play one game.
And a real good waste of time, too. Agreed. We wander around the arcade looking for anything that catches our eyes. Mina seems interested in an archery game and quickly snaps up the bow. She motions for me to grab the second one. What was supposed to be just a quick game turns into many rounds. We lose track of the time in the arcade, and when we finally decide to return home, it's already dark out. The walk home is smooth and uneventful. Visiting the arcade really boosted my mood. Mina is in good spirits too. Once we return home, I spot Uncle Hajime in the living room.
Oh, good, you're home.
Uncle Hajime, did you close early tonight? He nods.
We sold out earlier than anticipated, so closed up shop. Your aunt is upstairs enjoying her night off.
You know, that's a good sign if anything sells out.
It's good to hear business is doing well. It's more fun at the bakery when it's busy.
I hope you remember that during your shift tomorrow.
Ooh, getting called up by your dad. Mina freezes. I can tell she forgot we had work, but she smoothly recovers with a smile.
Of course I will.
That's my girl.
Uncle Hajime laughs affectionately, ruffling Mina's hair. I look around. Where's Erilynn?
Oh, she's upstairs in her room. She's been holed up in there since dinner. I wonder if she's feeling well.
It's just jet lag, Dad.
Ah, of course. Have you two had dinner yet? I've saved some leftovers just in case.
Yes, when in doubt, blame the jet lag, and yes, Din Din, please. My stomach rumbles in response, and the two of us sit down to eat. After dinner, I help with the cleanup before going to my room. Cracking open my books, I get started on my homework. I stifle a yawn as I finish the last question, then get ready for bed. Just taking a look here around the room just to see what we have here. For some reason, it looks like a banana boat that's up there on my shelf next to the Rubik's Cube, but not going to question anything. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. Doesn't seem like there are any Easter eggs outside of the cube of Rubik's and that banana, but we'll see. As I gratefully slip into my bed, I fall into a quick and easy sleep. My crystalline music, gotta have that. I wake up feeling alert and refreshed. I got to sleep in a little more than usual, and has made all the difference. After getting ready and finishing breakfast, Mina and I head to the bakery. It's a beautiful day, so we walk to work. So the walk to work is smooth and fast, or fast and smooth, whichever you want. I have one job, and it's to read, and I can't really do it. I hope my shift ends on time. I haven't forgotten that I'm meeting Kara at the shrine afterwards. Once we arrive, Mina and I throw on our aprons. Question 1 first. That is delicious, first of all. Second of all, where is Erilynn during all of this? We haven't really seen her in a long time, and that kind of concerns me. But this bakery, lots of bright colors. I would eat at this bakery every day. Sunlight filters in through the bakery's windows, highlighting the display cases filled with sweet treats. The fresh scent of bread and sugar mingles in the air, giving the place a warm and homey feeling. Aunt Emiko finishes up a transaction with a customer before ushering us over.
I'm so glad you're both here.
She pulls Mina to the cash register.
Sweetie, can you please take over the register?
Mina nods and helps the next person in line. Aunt Emiko hands me a tray.
Here is the latest batch of bread. Can you put them out on display for me, honey?
Yes. Of course, Aunt Emiko.
Thank you, dear. If you need me, I'll be in the back with your uncle working on a catering order.
As she disappears into the kitchen, I set to work. Don't worry, Auntie, we've got this all taken care of. I'm gonna sell out of everything. The store is bustling with hungry customers all morning. The bread flies off the shelves faster than I can restock them. Eventually, the rush dies down. As the last customer leaves, Mina lets out a deep breath and sits at one of the tables.
Phew, it's finally slowing down.
Okay, can you... hold on here. I don't want to click the scroll wheel on it. Let's take a look at her. First off, she's adorable, but she's our cousin, so no. Second off, love... I'm not really sure what her shirt says. Someone let me know in the comments as to what her shirt actually is. I don't remember. But Ace Academy on the hat here. Thank you very much. That is the Ace Academy logo right there. I like it. And the dem legs, though. Dem legs. Yeah, that last rush was crazy. She slumps against the table, looking exhausted.
I just want one moment to myself.
The bell dings above the door. I look over and see a young man enter the shop. He looks slightly older than us. Maybe he's a high school senior. Mina's eyes widen. Her back straightens upright. I stifle a laugh. I thought you said you wanted a moment to rest and do nothing. Her cheeks flush.
Shush.
The boy stuffs his hand into his pockets as he checks out the display case. Mina lets out a soft, almost dreamy sigh. Encourage her, cat got your tongue. Step in and take his order. I'm working here, so I'm gonna do my job. I don't have time to wait for Mina to gather up her courage. We have work to do. Yeah, exactly. Someone comes on in, I don't care. Stare and gawk later. Do your job. I head towards the counter, which snaps Mina back to reality. She jumps out in front of me, blocking my access, and beams at the customer.
Hi there, how can I help you?
That's not awkward whatsoever. He flashes her an easy smile, which makes Mina flush even brighter.
I've never been to this place before. Can you tell me about your hot cross bun options?
Attractive senpai? Attractive senpai. Really? That's the name? I like it. That caught me off guard. Oh, man.
Oh, of course.
She clears her throat.
As you can see, you have some hot buns.
All right, then. The boy blinks.
What?
She sputters.
Wait, I mean, your buns are fresh.
Not much better.
Not your buns, my buns.
Even worse.
Wait, no, mine, like mine from the store.
Oh, dear Lord, this is awful. Concern settles over his face.
On second thought, maybe something else. Do you have any bread rolls?
Mina nods.
Yes, roleplay is very important here at the bakery.
Oh, God, it's like watching a car wreck and I can't look away.
Role play?
Yes.
Her eyes widen.
Just rolls? I mean bread rolls.
A breathless, strained laugh puffs out of him. He looks around for something else to order.
Maybe I'll just go with a slice of pie.
Of course. Do you want a cream pie?
I don't know if I can anymore with this. This is... Oh boy. That is, yeah. Mina quickly catches herself and her face turns bright red.
I mean, a cream pie.
And not making it much better.
Like, do you want a slice of a pie that happens to contain cream filling? 'Cause it's called a cream pie.
He blinks, then nods.
That sounds just fine.
She looks relieved.
No problem. Just 1 second, please.
Mina prepares his order and then disappears into the back. That's strange. The pastries are ready to go, so I'm not sure why she's back there. How am I able to be here and not be just losing my mind? Because I would have a very hard time myself. I would be the one in back if I was actually working, because this is ridiculous. She returns a moment later to ring him up. After he pays, she hands him the bag.
Thanks.
He tries to take it from her, but Mina doesn't let go. She seems lost in a trance, staring into his eyes. He gives the bag a little tug. She snaps out of it.
Oh, sorry. Enjoy your dessert.
He gives her another odd look, then sits at one of the tables. When he's out of earshot, Mina lets out a low groan. She deflates against the counter. Aw, it's okay. Don't worry, I like buns too. Wow, that was pretty bad. When did you get so good at puns? I was just like, wow, that was I'm not gonna sugar. I'm gonna troll her just a little bit. Don't worry, I like buns too. My mouth lifts up into a lopsided grin. So, you like buns, huh? Mina chokes.
That's not what I meant.
It's fine, Mina. I, too, am a fan of hot and fresh buns. In fact, I don't want no girl unless she got buns, hon. That's exactly where I thought that was gonna go, and I'm not disappointed. Wrinkling her nose, she playfully shoves me, making me laugh. And cream pies, too.
Ugh, why are you such a perv?
I grin smugly. Oh, that doesn't make it any better. You started it. Got her there. Again, scoreboard. Another one for me. Suddenly, she's smirking. Wait, I'm confused. Didn't that just go really badly? Why do you look so smug? Mina grins and put her hands on her hips.
Because, dear cousin, I am smoother than you think.
I arch an eyebrow. Did we not just witness the same thing? She lifts up her chin and pins me with a confident stare.
Nope, because when I was in the back, I wrote my number on the pie and frosting.
She looks over to see that he's already eaten half of the pie. Crumbs sprinkle onto the plate as he takes another big bite. Most of her number has already disappeared. Mina's face pinches in horror. Ah! She reaches out as if she can stop it, but it's too late. The deed has been done.
My number!
Her body slumps over with shame.
World, why?
Because it wants us all to laugh. That's why. I laugh and pat her on the back. It's alright, Mina. Better luck next time. She groans. When the boy is done eating, he waves at us.
Thanks for the pie. It was delicious.
Mina waves back, wearing a strained smile. The ding of the door announces his exit. Once he's out of sight, she hides her face in her hands, crestfallen and defeated. I pat her on the back. There. On the plus side, work is almost over. She perks up.
That's true, and my friend and I have plans tonight.
See? It's not all bad.
Yeah, you're right. Who knows? Maybe we'll run into another cute guy.
I'm waiting for the comeback here. I'm not going to say anything I have, but I want to see where the writers went with it. Just don't offer him any more cream pies. Mina playfully shoves me, but the smile has returned to her face. Aunt Emiko pops into the store. Aunt Emiko, you missed something hilarious.
Hey guys, can one of you help us out back here with the dishes?
Can I call Kosei? Of course. I turn to Mina and flash her a grin. Mina would love to do the dishes. Her eyes sparkle as her mouth lifts into a smirk.
Oh no, cuz. You can do it since I know how much you love doing dishes.
What are you talking about? When did I say that? This the Kosei thing's gonna come back to bite me now, isn't it? Yep, it's gonna come back and bite me. She hums and taps her chin.
I seem to remember you appreciating the artistry of cups and the durability of bowls.
Yep, I knew exactly that was coming back to bite me in the ass. Wait a minute. That is not the same thing. I was being a supportive friend. She flashes me a grin.
As a matter of fact, since you appreciate them so much, you can do all of them.
What? Aunt Emiko beams.
Perfect.
Damn it.
We appreciate the help.
Damn. Is this what I get for hyping up a friend in need? Small price to pay. I shake my head. Well, there's no use complaining about it. I'll be there in a sec, Aunt Emiko. She nods, then faces Mina's smug grin.
Don't think you're off the hook, Missy. We need help with that big catering order, so in you come too.
Aw, okay.
Ha ha! Victory is mine. The two of them disappear back into the kitchen. I pull up my phone and text Kira, letting her know that I will have to work late. My phone dings with a reply text. Kira agrees to push back our meeting time. Once I'm in the kitchen, I roll up my sleeves and get to work. There's a lot to do, but having my aunt and uncle to talk to makes it go by faster. the rest of the workday goes by smoothly. When we're finally done, Mina and I hurry home, and then I think we're going to have our meeting with Kara, and I'm going to end the episode here. It's been a interesting day. Very, very interesting day nonetheless. But as always, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button down below or leaving a comment. It really does help me out. If you are new to the channel or have not done so already, make sure to unleash your power by hitting the subscribe button down below today as well. And I will see all you heroes in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.